Well, these are breaking updates related to the 1988 road rage case where Navjot Singh Sidhu, in fact, has reached court in Patiala to surrender. So remember, we did see earlier the order about where Sidhu was in fact given a year's punishment, and now we're given to understand that Navjot Singh Sidhu has reached court in Patiala to surrender in the 1988 road rage case. Gurpreet joins me live on the broadcast. Gurpreet, so now in the latest, Sidhu has arrived, has reached court to surrender.
Well, yes, of course. Yesterday onward, we have seen when the Supreme Court has passed a verdict after there is a lot of turns and twists in the morning. What we have learned, Navjot Singh Sidhu was likely to move from his residence at about 10 a.m. But he did not move because he had moved an application before the Supreme Court saying that he needs more weeks on the health grounds. That was not considered. And after that, we have seen the local administration, the local police done all the formalities. What we have seen a few minutes ago, Navjot Singh Sidhu was taken on by some of the local police officers. They served a summon, surrendered from his residence, and he was being taken by the police officer to the court. I'll request my VJ to show what is happening at the ground at this point of time. This is the Patiala court from where we are reporting at this point of time. Navjot Singh Sidhu has been taken inside, but nobody is allowed to go inside because it's a sensitive matter, and it is the case related to 1988 when the road rage case had taken place, and Navjot Singh Sidhu was one of the accused in that case, and his friend Sandhu was acquitted from the lower court, and after that this matter had gone to High Court in 2018, and in High Court he has been imprisoned for the 3 years. Navjot Singh Sidhu challenged in Supreme Court, and Supreme Court had just fined ₹1,000, and then immediately the victim family, they had filed a revision petition, and finally in that case 1 year rigorous imprisonment had been announced by the Supreme Court. So we can see this side. I'll request my VJ to show a visual from this side. This is the court entry where we are reporting at this point of time. We can see Navjot Singh Sidhu's vehicle have been parked here. So anytime Navjot Singh Sidhu will come out, and here is the bus, which is the Punjab police bus, which is specially parked here. What we have learned, he will be taken after doing the formality. He will be taken to the hospital, and after conducting the medical examination from the hospital, he will be taken to finally jail. So there is a set procedure which administration is following at this point of time, because they feel the serving the summon by the local police is important, and after that immediately he surrendered. So I'll request my VJ to show all the picture to our viewers what is happening in the court. So that room which has been cop has been deployed, that this side of Navjot Singh Sidhu had gone inside, and inside the hearing has already been started. Once the formality will be completed here in the court, after that in this bus which is of Punjab police, he will be taken into this bus, and from here, from this court premises, directly he will be taken to the hospital where his examination will be conducted. After doing all the formalities, then he will be finally left in Patiala jail. He will be sent to Patiala jail because as per the order or as per the verdict of the Supreme Court judgment, now the local administration is trying to implement each and every angle in this case. And since morning, we have seen Navjot Singh Sidhu's political friends, they had started coming there. They are still here, but nobody is allowed to go inside, and lawyers had been allowed to go inside. If there is any legal process, they are going to be followed so that he will have some legal persons with him. Legal experts had discussed that Supreme Court judgment at the length, and finally they had decided. First, they had, as we know, in the morning he has moved an application before the Supreme Court saying that he needs more time, few weeks on the grounds of the on medical grounds, but that was not given to. There was no relief from that application, and after that there is a lot of twist and turn. First, we learned that at about 3 p.m. he is going to surrender in the court, but at around 3:40 p.m. The police officer from the local administration, the top officer, they reached at his residence, they served someone. Immediately he surrendered. He was being taken by the police officer, and now he is inside the court. So let's see that what will come out from this court proceeding. But one thing is very clear, because yeah, this is the set procedure for surrendering in the case, because case had been registered in Patiala and he's accused in case which has been registered in
Right.
Patiala. So that's why he's duty bound to surrender before the local court, and duty bound, the local police is duty bound to send him to a local jail in
Absolutely.
Patiala. Back to
Absolutely,
studio.
Gurpreet. So this latest development coming in after the Supreme Court, in fact, sentenced Navjot Singh Sidhu to rigorous 1-year imprisonment, and now he is in Patiala court to surrender. Thank you so much, Gurpreet, with all those latest developments.